In this video, I would like to share about 21st century skill. But before that, please subscribe and like my video. In the 21st century in the 21st century world, everyone needs to be master of four aspects. First, knowledge economy, network, global team, and innovation driver. To be master of four aspects, we need to train us with the 4th century skill or 21st century skill. First, critical thinking, communication, collaboration, and creativity. And now I would like to explain it one by one. First, creativity. No, wrong. First is critical thinking. Critical thinking is a practice of solving problems. So we can conclude that the critical thinking has 5 functions. First, solve problem, draw conclusion, analyze and synthesize, reflect critically and make a connection. In the classroom, critical thinking looks like guided inquiry, coding talents, project-based learning, and problem-based learning. So for you as the teacher, you can use those methods to train your student become a good learner. Critical thinking empowers the student to discover the truth in assertion, especially when it's come to separating the fact from opinion. With critical thinking, students don't just learn about a fact or a set of fact or figure. Instead, they learn how to discover a fact and figure for themselves. They ask questions, they become engaged in the work for them, and they help others to think critically too. The most important is one student has it mastered, it's quickly to spread to the other. It's still just one of century skill. Students can use it alone, but be better if they combine with the other skill. Second of century skill is communication. Communication is practice of conveying an idea quickly and clearly. With the communication, we can use it for listen effectively, persuade, inform, motivate, and instruct. In the classroom, communication looks like accountable talk, video production, social media use, blogs, wiki, and podcasts. So you can choose one of them in every meeting to train your student. With the communication, even in situation, vocal tone is valuable, but students need to learn how to communicate effectively. That includes minimizing attention, speak directly to an idea, and checking other participants to make sure that they are engaged. The most important of communication is when the students practice communication, they become better at efficiently conveying an idea and make a positive impression to the others. With the communication look beyond, students can strengthen their idea without losing their point. And it is important to note that communication isn't enough to help students in 21st century skill. to really success, student can combine with all 4 sensory skill. Next, the third of sensory skill is collaboration. Collaboration is a practice of working together to achieve a common goal. With the collaboration, we can get a compromise, mutual respect, consensus building, and shared responsibility. In the classroom, collaboration looks like inquiry circle, design thinking team, global collaboration, and project-based learning team. It is important because whether students realize it or no, they will work with other people in the rest of their life. Virtually, in every jobs require works with other people out of it is even as simple as what to get for lunch. Practicing collaboration helps students to understand how address the problem with solution and decided the best course of action. It also helps for them to learn that other people almost don't have same idea that they do. The fourth of sensory skill is a creativity. With the creativity is a practice of thinking outside the box. With the creativity, we can get an indentation, elaboration, risk-taking, refining, and cycling. In the classroom, creativity looks like a genius hour, maker space, design thinking, and STEAM challenge. Students can learn to be creative with solve problem, make a system, and try something new that they haven't tried before. That doesn't mean student will be an artist or a writer. Instead, it means they can look at the problem from multiple perspectives. As a student learn about their creativity, they can motivate to the other. Moreover, when they share their creativity to the others, and their friends will do something similar. And now I believe in your mind think that how the four sensory skill works together. The four sensory skill of 21st century skills let students create a world that's greater and better of the sum each part. It is most accurate to say that students need the four sensory skill for any and every reason. Combine 4 sensory skill empower students to become a 1% think tank. Then, when those students get together, they can achieve almost anything. Thank you very much. Sorry, when I take my video, it is still raining outside. But I hope this video can be useful for you and for me, so especially for us. Thank you very much and bye bye. See you in the next video.